G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book from the Royal Australian Mint, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far, the commemorative and coloured coins. We're looking for quite a number of the coloured coins. It's not necessarily early days, but there are a number of 18, 19, 2020 coins that I'm still looking for. I'm amazed I haven't got the Frontline Workers coin yet. They're out and about in Melbourne. The Honeybee is going to be hard. The Invictus Games and the Lest We Forget Eternal Flame, you would think at 5.8 million that one would be easy to get, but that's hard for me to get here in Melbourne for some reason. And then some really hard coins. The Red Poppy, I was gifted a Red Poppy, and that forms part of the second album, the same way that the first album was closed out by a Red Poppy fund where I bought one. The second one was already gifted at pretty much the same time. So I'm not going to be holding out for that one. It'll be hard enough as it is to finish the book out. Now, I'm very excited about these rolls because I have some enders. This is one of the enders, and then that is not a bad coin, but and because it's a Royal Australian Mint product coin. But the other ender is a magnificent ender, and I'm not going to show you till the end because I don't get very many enders, and I wanted to keep it for the end, have a bit of a sizzle. So we'll get straight into the coins. I'll be looking through all of the coins. Oh, today I've cut my nails very short, and I'm having trouble now opening the roll, so I'll have to use my tool to get the rolls open. So what are we doing here? We're going to try and open the roll so that the ender is the very first one that we have a look at today, and it is the Remembrance Gold Poppy from 2012. The Red Poppy is the one we look out for. This is the Gold Poppy with the design poppy as part of it, whereas the Red Poppy has the poppy in the middle as paint on the field of the lettering of Lest We Forget and Remembrance. So there we go. We have a gold poppy to start off with. So it's a good start to the hunt already. And then we'll get in and have a look through the rest of the $2 coins. Not much coin news again this week, unfortunately, in relation to releases from the Royal Australian Mint. There's not much going on. I forgot to put my bag out for the coins to go into. So I haven't got much to talk about in relation to new coins. There'll be some releases. Today, I think, is the 4th of October. If this video is coming out when I think it's coming out, I will have just been on holidays, and I'm recording it in advance so that I've got some content out there while I am on holidays. So I would have just come back from holidays. Hopefully, future Phil, you've had a good time. Pretty sure I did. But yes, so that's why I don't have that much coin news. I'm sure that there'll be a release coming around soon that I may or may not have talked about on the video yet. But yeah, because around this time, in the first week of the month, is the new coin release time usually. Wow, these rolls are very tight today for some reason. Very, very tight. So hopefully, if there is a new coin release coming out from the Royal Australian Mint, that you have an opportunity to grab it. There's a 2019 Jodie Clark. It's an Aboriginal Elder, so it's a standard Aboriginal Elder. But it's a lower minted coin, and I'll be keeping that or putting that down, annotating it. You'll see the mintage there on the screen. And yes, lower mintage coins are definitely something that I look out for. The other Aboriginal Elder low mintage coin that I look out for is the 2011. And really, really, really high grade examples of 1993. Got to be high grade though. And so we're also looking for rim cards like the one that I have picked up recently in absolutely magnificent condition. I think it was a 2019. Oh, look at that. A Socceroos. And the paint's not too bad on that one. There's a few chips here and there, but this is the 2022 Socceroos coin, the national Australian national football team, 1922 to 2022, Socceroos. It's a very nice coin. They are hard to find. They didn't come out in any packaging. They were just released through the Woolworths, so they're a corporate issue. And they are very hard to find in excellent condition and hard to find just generally because they were lower minted, apparently, and distributed all around the country through supermarkets. So you can find them pretty much anywhere you live, but not in great numbers. So that's a good coin. Good coin to find for this hunt. And so yes, as I showed you in the start of the videos, 2017, will that be something? No. We have the 2018, 2019, and the 2020 coin that are quite hard and I haven't found very many of them. The 2018 is 2 coins, the Invictus Games, which at 2.5 million, I would have thought that I'd be able to find that every now and again, and I have found them in the past, but they're just really hard for me to find here in Melbourne for some reason or other. And then the 2018 100 Years of Armistice is also quite a hard find to coin. That quite a hard coin to find. That is also mintage of 2 million coins, but I don't see very many here in Melbourne at all. So hard to find coins. I'm going to have trouble saying that. I'm going to say something else. 2018, 2019, and then the other 2019 coin that was colour was the Police Remembrance Day coin, which I did get just before the start of the book and just after the start of the book. So I'm quite happy that I've got that one. But then 2020, we turned towards the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. And we have the tricolour coin there. That is very difficult for me to find. So there's a couple of later coins that I have trouble finding. I've got some of the earlier coins like the Green Dove and Flanders Fields. I haven't got the Remembrance coin, I don't think, because I have found a few of those, but not in this second book. They're quite hard to find. And the Eternal Flame, even though the mintage is very high, I don't see a lot of them here in Melbourne. And we've talked about that significantly on the channel about why I think that is. Not that I know for a fact, but why I think that is. Oh, here's another colour coin. That's very nice. It's one we don't see as much these days. It's the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games Barabi, the mascot for the Commonwealth Games. It's got Celebrate there. $2, 2018. Did I say 16? I'm not sure. 2018 Gold Coast Commonwealth Games Barabi. It's a very nice coin to pick up. Harder to get now. Harder coin to pick up. Some of those older Olympics and Commonwealth Games. The newer ones, pretty easy at the moment. As obviously as time goes on, they get much harder to find. So we continue looking for those coloured coins and just checking out the rims of the older coins, looking for the rim cards and anything of note. There's a 2018 with a wide rim there. There we go. Another Commonwealth Games, 2018 Commonwealth Games. It's the Commonwealth team logo, Australian Commonwealth team logo, 2018. That's not bad. There's more of those minted than the other two. For some reason, there's only 2 million of these, and then the other one, and then 4 million of these, the team coins. So if you found another one, that would be a full set. The other Commonwealth Games Gold Coast coin. There's a 92. 92s get me excited because I see the 199 and then the 2. the 1991, if I found one of those, it would be not intended for circulation coin because they were not issued into circulation. They were only put into sets. So to find one of those, 1991, would be a very special find. Come on. But we already have a number of finds there on the table, which is much better than some of the hunts in the last little while. There's another 92. I'm not going to do a double hunt this time around. For one, the enders that I've got make it not necessarily required. However, I don't actually have the time this week to get a double hunt going on. But I may get back to doing double hunts in a couple of weeks. We're trying to get through the coins to get some of these coins for the book. I'm not in any particular hurry. I like to noodle coins too, so I just want to be noodling when I can. 2022. And hopefully, if we're at the start of October, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we will get the new mintage numbers. Because I think there's a government requirement that says that the Treasury has to provide the government with their annual report by the 30th of October. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's when we'll know about it. It needs to be tabled in Parliament first, and then approved, and then we might see it on the website. So usually by the first or so week in November, really depending on the timing of how quickly the Mint and Treasury has been able to get their report together. So then we'll start to get an idea of what the numbers were looking like in 2022 for the full year. There's a 2005, it's very nice, but I see behind it a 2020 with the denomination there on the obverse, which means that there won't be a denomination on the reverse, which will tell me that it'll be some sort of commemorative. And there we go, we have the red ring of courage from the 2020 Australian Olympic team with the Mount Fuji and the sun or moon rising or setting behind it. The only depiction on the coin that shows where the Olympics might have taken place in that year. And indeed, in any of the Olympic coins that we've got, the Rio coins don't have anything on them that might say where the Olympics took place. So that's quite a nice coin, and it's in pretty good nick too. The colour pops quite a bit. There's another 2019 Jody Clark, but it is in poor condition. I'll put it down there, but we'll critically assess it before it goes into the collection. It might go back to the bank. Because it's not the most there, so I can afford to get rid of some of the lesser quality coins. I thought that was 2011, but it was 2001. So that's pretty much it. Really what I have to say this week. Not much else going on. No new releases that I know of. I know that I talked about the Dragon coins that were coming out through the Perth Mint last week. The determination was approved. I know one of my coin collecting colleagues did a poll about who was going to be collecting Year of the Dragon silver coins. Oh, there's another Commonwealth Games coin. It's a 2022 Commonwealth Games this time in Birmingham, the UK. The U coin, it was an AU and an S. 2022, the difference there obviously between the Commonwealth Games coin and the Olympic coin there was the denomination on the obverse. You can see that coin's head's a little bit smaller when the denomination is there. On the Olympic coin, it just has the name of the coin, which is the Courage coin. This is tough to do with one finger. And there we have the $2 denomination on the Commonwealth Games coin. So a little bit different. They mix it up, but you can usually determine from the year and what's on the obverse what the reverse could possibly be. There's only going to be usually one or two choices. But that's not a bad row of coloured coins and some commemorative coins. Unusually many, I would have thought, but I'm happy to take those coins these days. That was a 13. That would have been very, very nice to be a coronation. I think that one's going to give me the dip this time round. It's going to be the toughest one to get. There's a 2019. Could have been a police coin. And there we go. Losing control of the coins. 2012. Wow, that could have been anything. Oh, look at that. And that is in pretty good nick again. Another changeover coin in quite high grade. That's fantastic. So we have the 50th anniversary of decimal currency, the changeover coin with the commemorative verse there. Queen Elizabeth's effigy shrunk, and the prior equivalent pre-decimal coin design, the crown there on that. So 50 years. It's very, very nice. Put that on that side and go with the other non-coloured commemorative. The only way that would get better in that regard is if we got the Invictus Games, which is also a non-coloured commemorative, and then that we would have 3 of them on the table, and we would have also filled the slot in the book. Now this is the last roll of the hunt. This has the ender on it. And so the big reveal, I suppose, is, I'll tell you what, I was pretty excited. The big reveal is that it is an Indigenous Military Services. Now that's a fantastic ender. I can't tell you how excited I was when I got that. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to cracking through this roll and seeing if there's anything else of any note. Oh, and the way that it's going to open means it's going to be at the very top of the roll. So I'm very, very happy about that. So there we have it. We have the Indigenous Military Services coin. It's got the Aboriginal design. It's supposed to have a black handprint on the front, but that's one of the first things that starts to degrade and the paint flicks off. But the coloured rings behind it always make it pop, especially with the snake design on the front. And so 2021, $2 there on the obverse. A fantastic coin, and that is a coin that will go into the book because we don't have that one, and that is a great find. And so on the last roll, go through. I'm already overexcited by that particular find. We'll see what else the roll has to offer. And so already it's a classic hunt in my mind. And so as we sort of wind down, making sure that we've checked everything in the roll. Oh, there's another changeover, which is great. So that's two coins for that particular roll. Another changeover. Lovely. That's it. That's it for the hunt. So fantastico. Don't need to go through the coins. We can go straight through what we've got. Let's go from the sort of the start. We've got a couple of Jody Clark's low minted coins. We'll check those to make sure that they're good enough to stay in the collection. Got this gold poppy, which was our first ender and the first coin that we found for the day. 2012. Actually, the coloration on it looks like it might have a bit of verdigris. The coin cancer, the greenish coin cancer there on the lest we forget. So that might have to go back to the bank. I don't want to contaminate all the other coins, so that might go back to the bank. We've got the Socceroos coin from 2022. Very, very nice commemorative coin there, and I've knocked the camera up. So very lovely pickup. Then we get into some Commonwealth Games coins and some Woolworths issues. We've got the Gold Coast, the Barabi, the mascot for the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games. We have the Commonwealth Games Australian team logo from 2018 as well. And then we have the 2020 Australian Olympic team, the Red Ring of Courage. A very, very nice coin in itself, with Mount Fuji there. And as well, we've got the 2022 Commonwealth Games from Birmingham, the U in the AU and S series. So very nice. We've got a couple of changeover coins, and you can see the real difference between this more high-grade coin than this worn coin. It's definitely this is definitely something that will stay in the collection. This one may stay in the collection as well, but two very nice coins to be picking up. But then the plum of the hunt, the Australian Indigenous Military Services coin from 2021, the coin that was in the coin set, and very, very nice. So very happy with that. So, and because that is going into the book, let's bring the book in, because we don't see the book very much at the end of the video. So we'll open her up. We'll take her across to there, the 2021 Indigenous Military Services coin. We will put, with a satisfying click, we will put her in there, and there she is. It's the 75th anniversary, still need that. Repatriation, Armistice, all those coins. Invictus Games, lest we forget Eternal Flame. 2018, 19, and 20. Hard ones to find. We'll get around to this front line of workers, I'm pretty sure. Honeybee will be pretty hard for me here in Victoria. This Anzac centenary of Anzac Cove landings in 2015. That'll be very tough, the same as the Coronation coin. I've only ever found one of those. I think I've found a couple of these. I was looking at some old videos, and I have found a couple of those, but when we have that one for the book, but it's not in the book. So we're getting there. We're a number of hunts in, but definitely I don't think it's unachievable to get all of those. Maybe not as many 100 hunts like last time. You never know. But if you enjoy what I do, please think about subscribing. Give me the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you're finding great coins like the Indigenous Military Services coin in your area. Love to know about it. Might go there and buy some rolls from your banks. But I will be back for more noodling in a few days, so I'll see you then. Bye.